Happy St Patrick's Day from Mrs Yorkshire at Baking Bard. Only I've got a confession to make. I'm a bit of a plastic Yorkshire lass because I've got 100% Irish blood. Anyway, I was going to read you this poem I've written about growing up in Yorkshire with Irish parents, but, well, I've entered it in a competition, so I'm not allowed to read it out yet, so that'll be coming up a bit later. So I've got another one today for you. Anybody who's ever been to a slimming club, they'll know exactly what I mean when I've read this. And I'll tell you what, it's no joy, is it, trying to lose weight all the time. To tell you the truth, my husband, he likes me with a bit of timber on. But, well, I've got to make the effort, else I won't get into all my fancy aprons, will I? So here we go. This one's just called The Fat Club. It must have been the menopause, or maybe her big bones. She was partial to Snickers. She'd outgrown her knickers. She'd put on a couple of stones. She'd tried every fad diet going. Had even considered cocaine. But what a disaster! It made her eat faster. Her waistband was starting to strain. So off to the Fat Club went Mary, to downsize her burgeoning butt, to curb her indulgers and banish the bulgers. She turned into Jabba the Hutt. Preparing herself for the weighing, she made sure she'd been to the loo. That thin flimsy dress made her lighter, I guess, and thank goodness she'd just had a poo. The lady in charge had a food plan. It seemed to involve lots of greens, making chips with fry light. It was all pretty shite. Oh, she'd never get into her jeans. Poor Susan had been to a wedding. She'd put on 2 pounds in a week. She'd had a bad day, but they clapped anyway, and it was rapidly looking quite bleak. To cap it all off, there were Janet. She'd managed to gain 1/2 stone. She'd been on the booze, just come back from a cruise, and acquired a suspected gallstone. So Janet went off to the doctor's. He had good and bad news to give. He said with a shrug, "It's a flesh-eating bug, but you've got 50 years left to live." Hope you enjoyed that. Anyway, before I go, I must show you this. Now, you know I'm from Yorkshire, so I like a bit of a bargain. Look at that. £4 the lot. I got a full tea set. Save the Children in Ramsey charity shop. Ian, look at these. I've made these for Paddy's Day. They're on one of my posh plates. Shortbread. Eee. We'll have to forget the diet today and have some of this. And I haven't got any special apron on, just a little flowery number today. I'll put my Paddy's Day one on later on, and when I do put that video up with Irish poem on, well, I'll have all my regalia on again. So I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, don't forget to like and share. I'll see thee